I'm here today to give you an update on FTM. We're going to be breaking this down from a technical analysis standpoint. Let's start off with the market structure for this asset because you can see it's actually not looking too bad, okay, for a potential buy area. Once we're done with that, we're going to be going through potential buying zones for this asset and looking at potential trades we can be getting involved with here. For FTM, okay? So market structure, we've got bear market low at 17 cents. These are all the higher lows here on the right hand side here, and you can see that we are currently testing a very pinnacle area, guys. Super important here because these are actually the higher lows. This is actually an unconfirmed higher low, so I don't know why that isn't yellow. That should be red. Yeah, this is actually an unconfirmed higher low. This is the confirmed higher low from this current bullish market structure, and it's actually very important that we hold this area. Yes, we have tested it with a disgusting dirty daily wick to the downside, obviously with Bitcoin doing its madness. Naturally that is going to happen, but yeah, this basically is a confirmation that we're looking for, that we're going to be in this bullish market structure continually. Okay, so what we sort of seeing here, guys, we're seeing a very obviously strong trend line from the high, the bull market high from FTM, coming down like so, and you can see we're actually on that pinnacle test point, using the word pinnacle a lot today, on that a very important test point here for resistance. If we see a break to the upside, guys, because we are inside that chart pattern right now. If we do see a break to the upside, there is actually a potential move here that we can be getting involved with. Just referencing previous bullish momentum from this zone, you can see it was actually quite a nice little 20% gain to the upside here for FTM. That's what I mean. It just has massive moves on its own out of nowhere there. So yeah, potentially there's a breakout zone for FTM that we can be referencing. The fact that we're sat on a bullish market structure higher low is one thing. You can see the momentum that we have had from that previously, really strong there, and near enough testing that area there again, super strong momentum, and we actually haven't seen any momentum play out from this point. Super important because it could be waiting for that potential breakout. Now let's bring up some volume weighted ATR bands, guys, and let's bring up some volume weighted ATR bands and let's see if this position is going to be favorable. Let's have a little look here. So I'm just going to jump down to the 4-hour quickly for the midterm for this. Yeah, super interesting stuff. We've bounced and reclaimed the 12-hour and the hourly here. And you can see the 4-hour digressionary stance as well. And if we do reclaim that with a bit of bullish momentum here, we're going to be reclaiming the trend line that we were talking about. We are going to be bouncing heavily off this market structure higher low. We're going to be reclaiming the volume weighted ATR band on the 4-hour for support. And if you just follow this little green line here, guys, the volume weighted ATR band, you can see when we reclaim it, we see nice little moves here. Nice little moves to the upside. Test. Really nice here. Okay, so this is a super good point for us to be getting involved with there. Maybe not the biggest move in the world, but could probably be 2, 3, 4% here. Okay, there's definitely a move for us to be executing there on FTM. Overall, it's looking pretty good. But in terms of the buying zone, the longing area for FTM, it's going to be around here, guys. Okay, measure move wise, I know you guys are probably itching to see how much money you could be making in this position. Obviously, I'm not a financial advisor, all of that good stuff. But yeah, so what we're going to be doing here, we're going to be drawing a measure move from this falling wedge. Obviously, we are back inside this falling wedge on the lower side of this chart pattern here, and this will give us sort of a prediction and an area that we can be looking out for there for a target price point for FTM. So we're going to just do something along the lines of this, guys, up to the breakout zone, and then we're going to be doing a price range to this point here. So it does say 16%. Don't get excited because 16% is super unachievable here, especially in this this micro market structure here for crypto. Super bearish on the micro right now. It's not looking great. We're breaking lows continuously. So what we need to be doing is be super safe with this, guys. We need to be, this is what I find the safest way of trading altcoins here. It is essentially you have a measure move like so. You have all your confluences. Everything's looking good here. But You can't just blindly be going for this 16%. It's not feasible. It happens 1 in 3 times. You got to be safe here. So the best thing you can be doing here is essentially breaking up this measure move into 4 separate sections. These are going to be 4 separate take profit points. You're going to be taking out 25% equity at each of these areas, okay? So basically, you're banking profit all the way up. This is very important because what you're going to do with your stop loss, which will probably be just somewhere along the lines of down here, not quite below the low there, but you can see volume weighted ATR bands. I'm sure there's some MAs down there as well. A couple of other things to be looking out for there. But just for example's sake, this would be a stop loss. Once you hit your first take profit, you take your stop loss, you move your stop loss to your entry point, okay? And then you're in a risk-free trade. You basically, if the price reverses and you get wrecked, because remember guys, it's the most manipulated assets in the world here, you need to be very, very cautious here. And you essentially can't just be going for the 16%. So what I'm trying to say here is you move your stop loss to your entry point, and then you're sat in a risk-free position. You've already taken 25% of your equity out in profit. If you get stopped out, what do you lose? You lose absolutely zilch, absolutely nothing, because you've already taken profit on 25% of your equity, and you're in a risk-free trade. You can sit back, hands up, let the trade run, and be completely stress-free and not emotionally attached to the position, and just pray you're in that 1 out of 3 scenario that banks the 16%, right? Sometimes it happens. Sometimes it doesn't happen, and sometimes you won't be taking profit all the way up, and you'll just get absolutely wrecked, and you'll get stopped out, even when you could have taken profit and moved your stop loss to your entry point, okay? So yeah, that's the safest way of trading cryptocurrency, especially in a position like that. That is going to be your FTM update, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, drop a little like on it, and let me know in the comment section what you think of my TA there. Peace.